Loveline is meant for an adult audience. Loveline may contain sexually oriented content. Listener discretion is advised. This is Loveline. With Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew.
Yeah, buddy. Woo, get it on. Goddamn, get it on.
And tonight's not because you're tired, it's because you're jacked up.
I'm jacked up tonight.
Angry. Why do people do that to you? Why, Adam? But why you?
I don't know.
Here's I think I'm trying to analyze it. No. It's not that. It's not that he's being a crybaby. It's that he notices inconsistencies, irregularities in the environment.
Yes.
The irregularities in the environment strike his brain loudly.
Yes.
A flea farts, Adam hears it.
Like a thunderclap.
And so when you notice things that other people don't notice and suggest a solution,
nobody listens.
It doesn't register. It doesn't.
And then I go insane.
And then you go insane the fourth time. I think it has something to do with the sensitivity with which you're registering these things that other people can't even get.
Let me just put it used to happen at the Man Show, now happens at Too Late with Adam Carolla.
Yeah.
11:30 Comedy Central, Monday through Thursday, beyond tonight.
Tonight, Wednesday, at Discovery Health Channel, Loveline. I mean, it's Discovery Health Channel.
Yeah, Loveline.
Midnight.
Here's the thing. My office is upstairs. Every day I walk up a flight of stairs, and I walk into the office, and I will open the front door, and as I look up, I see the porch light is on. And I know you're going to find this hard to believe, Drew, but I'm the last person in the office every day. Mm-hmm. Here's my take, by the way. My name is on the show. It's on the office. Yeah. It's on the sign out front. Yeah. A lot of people think that means they're the first person in. To me, it translates into I'm the last person in.
That's good.
But I'm the last person in there. People got to get there at 8. I got to get my beauty sleep. But the point is I'm the last person to walk up those goddamn stairs and the porch light's on. 222 people walked under that porch light without flipping the light off. 222 Democratic, left-wing, tree-hugging, environmental, kiss-my-ass narcissists. Yeah. They don't really give a good rat's ass. Right. Yeah, if Sting's playing something to save a whale or rainforest,
they'll go for that.
They're there if they think they can get laid. Yeah. But when it comes to the actual nuts and bolts stuff, like shutting lights off, not so glorious, not so interesting.
Not unless they can be known as the light shut off.
Yeah, not unless they actually have a commemorative medallion or plaque put there. So I shut the thing, and then I say to everyone, how is it that 120 people came into this front door, walking up the stairs, by the way, looking at the light, nobody shut it? Nobody notices. Now, then comes the part. Well, do you see it? I think you see it. Do you care? Answer, no.
No.
How do you get people to care about stuff they don't care about? Answer, you don't. Solution, kill yourself. But that's it. That's my solution.
But the caring part is something that you have a little distortion on relative to other people.
Yes.
Which is it registers so loudly with you and so weakly with them that they never get to the part where, do I care about this or not? Because it's not really registering.
Right.
And I know your philosophy is, well, if you cared, it would register. But I'm saying,
not cared if you were interested.
But what I'm saying is there's certain stimuli that just have trouble getting in a day. You know what I mean?
Well, here's the reality. It's a light, for the love of Christ. Yeah. It's not a toothpick that's in a wood pile. Yeah. It's a light.
No, I know.
Lights register. That's why they use lights in aircraft and stuff for warnings and things like that.
In psychological studies, they can sort of, there are thresholds that people respond to, and some people respond really wildly to easy thresholds, and other people, they just, you measure and measure and measure these sort of threshold responses in their brain, and they don't register.
Let me just put it this way. I went into the kitchen at my office today, too, the communal kitchen, and the peanut butter, big tub of Skippy peanut butter sitting there,
wide open.
Cap sitting right next to it.
Yeah.
All right, now the person, I found the person. I got everyone in there. I hunted them down like a seal.
I would love to have been
I went after their ass. I was running late. I stopped everything. Who left this goddamn lid off? Okay. You're not at home. Now, here's the thing. What the person, they were distracted. They weren't thinking about it. But here's the reality. Yeah. Not their house, not their peanut butter, not their kitchen, and they got their peanut butter.
Yeah.
They're done.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that. And I know it's not only that.
Yes. Okay, good.
It's not only that.
No, but
and it doesn't make a person a bad person. But I'm saying, yes, when you walk up those stairs, you physically see the light on.
Yes.
Do you react to it? No. Part of it is that's not how you're cut out. The other part is it's not your house.
Right.
It's not your light bulb. It's not your electricity bill.
Right.
All right?
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
And I would contend that if people actually made it their business to wake up a little more, they would see these things.
Well, yeah.
All right.
So anyway, what's the show we're doing here?
Phone number, 1-800-LOVE-191. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Dave Matthews coming in tomorrow night. Exciting. Drew's going to be on Jimmy Kimmel Live tonight. So you want to check that out. Watch my show at 11:30, and then you switch over to Kimmel. Check out Drew and Kathy Griffin.
Hey, Carolla. Only because you expect it from me at this point. Maybe they're so tired when they get there because they get there early, and then you're the only one that's awake. That's why they see the light. They don't see the light you do.
No, because he's
don't even dignify that with a response, Drew.
He's just shifted his
They're
sleep.
so tired they haven't showed up at work. They show up at work. Don't talk to Anderson. Christy?
Yeah.
I'm going to talk. Yeah, okay, everyone who shows up at work is tired at 9 in the morning?
Well, but you sort of shift your whole sleep thing later because of this show.
Yeah, I go to bed at 2:30.
Right.
I'm more tired than they are. They go to bed at 11 and they wake up at 8 like human beings.
Right. Christy, what's up? 21.
Yes.
Yes.
I just recently got out of a relationship for a year and a half with a guy who is impotent.
What do you mean? What do you
And-
mean impotent? What does that mean to you?
Well, actually, I'm just going on the assumption that he's impotent. He was a virgin, and I didn't find out until 5 months after we were together. And we tried half a dozen times to have sex, and he just couldn't stay hard.
So
Like,
he could
stayed hard during every other aspect of sex, but when it came to intercourse, he was unable to keep his erection.
was he able to penetrate and lose the erection during intercourse, or were you lose?
No,
while
it was like his penis was scared of my vagina, and as soon as like
you know, I
there
actually
would
knew
be
that
any
because
kind of
it came off
penetration,
and
it
went down the
would
floor.
go
Right across the
Well,
room.
so it never got in.
no,
And was he putting a condom on before he tried to put it in?
Yes, it would stay hard while the condom was on,
Okay.
and then when
Well,
it was
a lot of
starting-
guys lose it with the condom. That's a common
Yeah,
thing.
and didn't stay hard while the condom was on. It was on its way down when the
Yes,
condom
yes.
went on.
We actually have ways of working with those kinds of guys, and that is they need to learn to masturbate with the condom on. And
well, we broke up.
I'm impressed because it's
So-
my idea.
Yeah.
Ooh, good idea, me. Yeah, go ahead, Christy.
Okay, so my question is, after we broke up, I started sleeping with this guy. He's 28 and he has 3 kids. And I have absolutely no feelings for him whatsoever, but I'm sleeping with him, and it's weird to me because I'm not that kind of person. I've never been able to have sex with somebody that I didn't have at least some sort of feelings for.
what is your question?
Is that normal, or
It can
Hey,
be.
you're just trying to get back on the horse.
Yeah,
After,
you're. This isn't going to something you're likely to do for a long time, provided you're not a trauma survivor and you've been able to have other relationships satisfactorily.
well, I was sexually molested as a child.
Okay,
Perfectly
well,
normal,
there you go.
perfectly healthy.
So, in fact, it gets a little more dicey because you will sort of go through phases in sexuality where basically that causes in you is an internal split in terms of how you experience yourself as a sexual being. What part of you feels bad, and that's the
Right.
part of you that has sex, and maybe that's the part that the ex-boyfriend was reacting to, sort of freaking out a little bit. And part of you feels good and feels good about yourself, but you can't be sexual with that good part of yourself. So you can be sexual with a bad guy or a guy you don't like or you don't have any feelings for, but somebody you're actually attached to, it can be hard to be sexual. So it might be worth your while getting a little treatment for that.
How about a little therapy, baby doll?
Right.
Okay.
Right,
And
sure.
stop having sex with this guy. He's got 3 kids. You're not into him.
Well, I need to have sex with someone.
You need to have sex with somebody.
Magically, you'll shut
Get a
down.
vibrator.
Yeah, magically you'll shut down as soon as you get a good guy.
Yeah, I don't think it's, Drew, you always have a horrible knee-jerk reaction, and it's funny. Don't want to talk about the double standard. If we were talking about a guy who was just having casual sex and no feelings attached with a woman that had 3 kids, you'd be like, "Oh, listen, knock it off. You got to be responsible. Those kids are going to become attached to you. You're going to ruin those kids' lives, so on and so forth." You skimmed right past this. She
Well-
said he has 3 kids. I'm having sex with him. I have no feelings for him whatsoever.
Let me tell you why.
Why?
I know guys, and that guy ain't going to have her around his kids, that a-hole that she's sleeping with. While the guy that wants the older girl with the 3 kids, is going to be lurking around all the time.
Yeah, but
So it's a different thing.
well, not totally though. In general, it's a single parent having a relationship.
Let's see. Let's find out. Ask her if she's ever met these kids.
Christy,
I've never met his kids.
There you go.
Wow.
See, I
You
know.
guys do meet. What do you guys hook up in like a bed of a pickup truck or
Whatever.
something?
I know that
No,
guy.
he
That
doesn't.
guy's not going to let her meet the kids. No way.
He doesn't have custody of his kids.
Whatever.
His wife does.
That's
And
better.
so,
Well, now it's coming to focus for me at least.
Yeah.
What do you mean that guy, Drew?
The guy that's going to sleep with the 21-year-old when he's got 3 guys. I imagine
He's not a
being-
protective father. He doesn't have custody of the
Yeah,
kids.
I know.
He's an alcoholic.
It's even more.
Why doesn't he have any custody? Why doesn't he have custody of the kids?
I'm not real sure.
Does he have
There-
visitation, or does he have any custody
Yes,
at all?
he has visitation. His wife is in a relationship with this guy, and he seems really controlling. And
Oh, it's her fault. Yes, she's the
Yeah.
bad
Yeah,
one
kind
here.
of
Yeah. Oh,
abusive,
yes.
and
Oh, yeah.
so
She's the bad one.
Yeah, she's refusing to let him see his kids right now.
And he's doing what about that?
He's actually taking her to court and trying to sue her for custody of them right now.
So awesome. It's great when that's a dear story. It is. It's so awesome
Heartwarming,
when the
heartwarming.
parents are going at it.
I know.
The kids are getting kicked around like a volleyball.
I know.
You know what I mean? Actually, I'd say hit around like a volleyball because you wouldn't really kick a volleyball.
By the way, they'd be better off actually being phically kicked
Just
around.
kicked around. Yeah. They got the weirdo stepdad in there. They got the court situation. Come on, parents. It amazes me that parents can't get over their own crap or put their own crap aside, even on behalf of their children.
I know.
Willing to go at it in front of the kids, willing to get in ugly court battles
By
in
the way,
front of the kids
how-
and with the kids.
Here's the thing that amazes me as I've gotten older is how hard is it just to have a relationship, just to be
Mellow
quiet,
out.
just mellow out. Yeah,
Shut the F up,
yeah, just
everybody.
sit back and have a quiet life. What's so hard about that?
What's so hard about it is it doesn't mirror the chaos they grew up in.
Yeah, I know.
So it's uncomfortable.
I know.
So
I know.
silence is uncomfortable to these people. When you're chaotic and you're stupid, you have to have some noise going all the time. It's like, you know what it's like, Drew? When you grow up and you grow up right by the train station, you hear those trains coming in and coming out, and it's a racket. Now, if you went over that house, you couldn't sleep.
But then
But if you grow up in that
soothing.
house, you can't sleep without
It's
it.
a soothing sound.
It's soothing. It's what you're used to. So when you move out to the country, you get a nice place, you lie around, you roll around, you get up at night, and you go back to the train station. You need the noise. You need the chaos.
I agree.
Wow, Drew.
Heavy.
Heavy.
It's almost as heavy as the thing you said last night about the progression through football by age and how the 15-year-old can't play with the 18-year-old.
Heavy.
Just the way a 15-year-old can't date a
Heavy.
15-year-old.
Tim?
That's some heavy ass.
Tim,
Yes.
19, what's up?
I was wondering if you guys feel that age really plays in a relationship.
Well, interesting. I just brought that up.
Yeah.
Let's say that again, Adam. Give him the thing. Give him the talk.
You know why?
Come
I'm
on.
not going to do it.
Give him the NFL talk. It was good.
I know.
Why aren't you going to do it?
Anderson's going to play that the world is your oyster.
Okay,
thing at
Anderson,
the end of it.
please do not play that.
I'm not going to talk.
No, Anderson, please don't do it. Can I have your word, Anderson? You won't do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, here's why age makes a difference, as I discussed last night. Not a big difference when people are adults. Not a big difference in the NFL between a 24-year-old guy, 21-year-old guy, or a 31-year-old guy and
Out
a
on the field.
23-year-old guy
Out on the
on the
gridiron.
field. But go to the Pop Warner level and show me the difference between an 11-year-old and a 14-year-old.
Huge.
I'm going to show you guys getting crushed and run over.
Yes, huge.
And hurt.
Yes.
You would not put an 11-year-old in with 14 and 15-year-olds.
Nor
They
would you wouldn't put a 14-year-old with a 16-year-old.
they'll get bones broken.
Yes. Yeah.
That's why they have the B team and the junior varsity
Right.
and all that crap when you're 15.
Yeah.
Okay. It's the same thing with the sex and the relationships. It doesn't make a difference if the dude's 31 and you're 27 or if you're 25 and he's 33. All that's out the window. Hell, if you're 30 and the dude's 60, it doesn't make a difference. But 3 years make a huge difference when you're 13 and they're 16 or you're 14 and they're 17.
Now, in this case, he's 19 and she's 32. And you're not an adult yet, really, Tim. You're kind of on the cusp there. You sort of look and act like an adult, but yeah, 21 is a bit different than 19. It really is. And really the thing that concerns me about adult, this isn't like, oh my
We
God.
don't trust her.
We don't trust her. And you wouldn't be in a position to really assess what's going on with her. And then finally, when people are at different places in their life, you're far enough away from her. You're 13, 14 years away. That the priorities of what you're looking for in life are very different.
Yeah.
Very different.
Except for he's looking to get laid. So
That's
it's
all
not
he's
that
looking
different.
for, and that's not what she's looking for.
Tim,
Right. Yes.
when was she? Yeah.
Sorry, guys. But much like, where I'm, starting my life, working out, and, she's, maybe heading towards midlife because, I'm just wondering if she's giving me subtle signals that she really likes me for me, or she really likes me because I'm young meat and she thinks it might be profitable.
Profitable.
Things should work that way.
Profitable.
Here's what this is, Tim.
Wait a minute. Is she divorced?
She just had a horrible breakup.
just had a breakup,
horrible
right?
divorce, and you're a boy toy to her. That's what this is.
Yeah.
When did she get divorced?
She's never been married. She does, that I know of. She does have a 14-year-old daughter, though.
Mm-hmm. She's 31.
And she's an ex-dancer. That's...
Oh, exotic dancer?
Ex-dancer.
Oh,
Right.
man, you were in over your head.
Yeah.
You don't understand what you're
She's
into.
pregnant at 16
Oh, boy.
or 17. Yeah. Hey, Tim.
Yes.
He needs to go
look,
visit that USS North Carolina.
Here's what
Focus on that.
Here's what you're going to do. He's calling from North Carolina, everyone. Come on.
I'll give the reference.
Okay, listen, Tim, here's what you need to do. You need to not get her pregnant, and you need to not look at this as a long-term relationship.
Or even a relationship.
Or even a relationship.
Yeah.
Do not get her pregnant. What do you do? Tim.
That's clear.
Yes.
What do you do? Drew, answer me. What do you do?
I'm a physician.
You say
Up
you're
on
a
the
doctor.
radio.
Can I see some credentials?
Yes, I'll show them to you.
What kind of radio program? All right, Tim, what do you do for a living?
I'm an interior decorator, I hate to say. But I
From
am.
North Carolina?
Well, that's where they make all the furniture.
They do?
In North Carolina, yeah.
Yes.
It's all made there.
That's where all the furniture's
Yeah,
made?
yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know that?
Oh,
Yeah, we have some very reliable names here. We got, of course, Ashley Furniture. That's us. You
Everything's
see a whole
there.
bunch of that stuff moving.
Okay.
Everything's there.
It's all made in North Carolina. And what do you do as an interior decorator?
No, that's a retarded question.
But I'd probably be more suited, for one of the guys on HGTV. But I help, designs with furniture. Sometimes I do walls. I can just, go into a blank room and say,
Fill that space.
All right.
He fills that space.
All right, Tim.
Anderson, where are you?
The guy's an interior decorator from North Carolina.
Look for the areas. Fill that space.
Fill that space. I'll tell you one of the greatest things, greatest pleasures in life is traveling and watching a little local TV.
Well, you and I did that. He came running down the hall with a towel on one time.
Yeah.
While I was in the shower and banged on my door until I answered.
Yeah, found Christopher Lowell. I found a guy at Monterey on some local morning gardening show on Sunday morning. I watched it that made Christopher Lowell look like Howie Long. You want to talk gay?
Wow.
This guy was spectacular gay.
Oh.
He was telling you how to, all these gardening shows. And listen, I don't know what this guy is. Look, don't get her pregnant. All these gardening shows is always like, is there a gardener in the world that'll use pesticides or likes pesticides?
Mine.
Good. Every gardener on the TV is always like, okay, don't use the pest. Okay, take garlic and mince that garlic up and pulverize it, and then put it in with add some salt to that water, and then what you can do is put that in a mister. And it's like, yeah, I don't have 6 years and $1,400 to put into the goddamn thing. I'm getting a can of Raid. So it's always like, you can get rid of the snails by making a chalk. How about I get some snail killer? You know what I'm saying? They make stuff like, what else does this guy do? You can heat your water by holding a lighter under it and then how about I get a water heater? They have things. They have stuff specifically made for this. I'll just go and buy it. Always so against that stuff.
That's the man stuff.
Yeah, it's trying to poison man. Anyway, this guy was just novelty gay.
And by the way, you're up there in Northern California. Come on.
Yes, he was probably not gay by Northern California standards, but he was super novelty gay by my standards.
The super green stuff.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they're out collecting snails at night with a flashlight. It was awesome stuff. Made a trap to catch earwigs out of a margarine container and like some soy sauce. It was awesome.
Tammy.
26.
Yes.
What's up?
Hi.
Ooh,
Hey.
I feel energy already.
Really?
What's up?
Okay. Hello. I'm calling because I've been married for 6 years, and in the past 7 months, I cheated on my husband 5 times with 5
Uh-oh.
people.
So what's he been not doing? Or what's he been doing to
He
you?
has not been affectionate. Like, I try to tell him to cuddle with me and to hold me, and he is so distant. Like, I'll lay in bed and I feel cold. And we make
So-
love like once a week, but I want to have sex like once a day, at least.
Uh-oh.
I'm really passionate and I'm really sensual, and I was incredibly into the marriage and the whole idea.
Hang on a second, Tammy. Did you those words came spontaneously out of your mouth, or did you
Yes,
listen to
I'm serious.
passionate and sensual? Adam.
Drew's passual. He's a combination of sensual
Consensual.
and pasensual. Drew's a pasensualist. Pasensualist.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he's a passionate and sensual man. The only thing I'm passionate about is Drew's passion. I don't really have any.
Jimmy introduced me tonight as a passionate man.
Oh, he did?
Yes.
Oh, good. 'Cause I don't really have any passion of my own, but I am very passionate about Dr. Drew's passion.
Oh, you are?
Yes. So, Tammy, okay, a couple of things. I'm going to brace myself, Drew. Do you have any children?
No children. I have a
Tammy.
college degree. I'm a smart woman. Well,
No, we're not.
obviously
This.
so smart.
Well, no,
All
this
right.
doesn't have to do with intellectual power.
What do you do over there in Las Vegas?
I'm a teacher.
Mm-hmm. And what is it, about 172 degrees out there now?
I think it's about 220 degrees.
Wow.
You're not from Las Vegas.
No one's from Las Vegas.
Where are you from?
Originally, I'm from Alabama.
Mhm.
Alabama. Okay, listen, I've got a million questions first. So, Tammy, if you don't mind, we'd like to put you on hold,
Okay.
and let's take a break.
All right, school
I have a
teacher,
ton of
Las
questions.
Vegas.
Tammy's one of these
It's
people,
hot when the school teachers cheat.
but this could become one of those things you'll hear about in the news. You know, this is the school teacher with boundary problems.
Yeah, and you know my white trash sexual ease name. The list, I think it's Tammy, Cammy.
Yeah, well, she's right in there.
Angel.
Yeah, she's got it.
Oh yeah. All right, we'll take a quick break. Tammy, hang on, and we'll get back to Peel Your Onion after this. Yeah, everybody, it's Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. The bitching never ends over here. Drew and I go to the bathroom, we complain. We get on the radio, we complain. We get in our car, we complain.
I've got a lot to complain about these days. Yeah. A lot.
It's my new hobby.
It's complaining.
It's my new pastime.
New hobby? You've just
Yeah.
refined it. You've got new
I'm refining
categories.
it. Yeah. It used to be, I used to do some bitching, some moaning, and complaining. Now I'm pretty much just focusing on complaining. I used to be like a 3-sport jock.
Yeah,
you know?
no, you're majoring in complaining now.
Well, I'm all American in
Yeah,
complaining.
yeah, you're graduate level.
I lettered in bitching and moaning,
Oh,
but
sure.
I'm all American first team.
Yeah, and you went
complaining.
on to college to do more, and so. Yeah.
Yeah. Tammy?
Yes.
All right, so Tammy, you were monogamous. You got married at what age?
20.
Why did you guys leave?
All right, hold on. Let's just reset. She's from Vegas. She's a school teacher. She's 26. She's cheated on her husband with 5 different guys.
Because he's being cold and not showing, not only not showing her affection, which is a common reason that women cheat when they're not getting their emotional needs
I'm in trouble.
met. However, you are. However, Tammy's added a new wrinkle, which is that she wants to have sex every day, and he won't comply with that. And that is actually slightly different than most women's sort of reason for cheating, and it does imply trauma.
I don't know that he won't comply with it, but have you told him you wanted to have sex every day?
I have. I've told him that I'm in my sexual peak, and he needs to comply. And he says that our timing is off, and then I've told him that I want him to hold me and to cuddle with me, and he tries, but it's like he's not naturally affectionate.
Yeah. Well, he's like Drew when he's trying to act.
Like it wouldn't.
Like a lot of guys just aren't good at that stuff, and it's hard to make them good at it. And the best they can do is sort of fake it and try not to screw it up. But yeah, they squeeze you like Jaime the Robot from Get Smart. You know. So here's the thing,
timely
Tammy.
reference.
Thank you. Tired. Here's the deal, Tammy. Is this guy under a lot of stress? Does he work at night? Do you guys miss each other during the day, or is he just checked out?
He is under a lot of stress, but he also told me that he was as a child that he was abused by his older siblings.
Sexually abused?
I don't know. I mean, he didn't say so, but I
went
know
to
beaten up
details.
every day.
And Tammy, what about you? Were you ever sexually abused?
I was never sexually abused. I mean, my mother was, and I grew up with a teenage mother. And I was kind of like the mother in the house, and I always wanted to be different than she was. So that's why I'm struggling with this, because I'm facing this part of myself that, to me, is so much like her.
You were you had a teenage mom, and you never had a kid. You didn't lose a kid or get an abortion?
Well, I did when I was 18.
Yeah,
there we go. Abortion?
Yeah.
That's
so
fine.
It comes in focus.
Hold on a second. Yes, because I sat here and said she's 26 and she's not been pregnant, yet she had a teenage mother growing up. Impossible. Goddamn possible.
Yeah.
It bothers. It's really, it's like a siren going off behind one of my eyeballs.
Yeah.
I just see red out of one eye. Like, what's going on? No, doesn't add up. Doesn't compute. Not working.
Yeah.
Had to have had an abortion or something. There has to be a version to make this okay.
But
Now
also,
it's in line now.
You have to add another layer on this too, which she has to have lost her virginity at 12 or 13, and she looked at that as losing her virginity as opposed to sexual abuse.
You lose your virginity at what age?
It was at the beginning of my freshman year in college. So.
College. Oh.
Yeah.
True. Always spot on, buddy.
18.
You lost your virginity at 18.
Yes.
And you got pregnant shortly thereafter.
Shortly thereafter.
All right. So now you teach. Who do you teach? I mean, how old are they?
First graders.
Mm-hmm. And who are these guys you've been having sex with? These 5 different guys.
One was an ex-boyfriend. Another was a coworker. And then another was
Mr. Saponzi from Woodshop. Yeah.
Yeah. Keep going.
Another was somebody who was a little bit older. And
how do you do that thing where you have sex with one of the other teachers or someone? Doesn't it get sticky and weird? Was it a substitute teacher?
It's not in the school.
I know, but it's somebody you work around. You're having sex. You're married. Isn't that kind of weird? And people must know.
Yeah, it's a little bit. It feels a little bit gross, actually.
Yeah, it was weird for me and Drew.
Totally.
All right, so do you want to make this marriage last?
I don't know. I mean, I tell him I'm concerned about leaving because I don't want to have regrets about leaving somebody who's the opposite of what I grew up with. This person has a good family and is stable and is really nice.
You're acting
Wait a minute, a good family. He was abused by his siblings.
Well,
you're right, but I mean.
All right, listen, Tammy. Here, okay, let me give you my 2 cents.
Okay.
You're acting out. I don't know that this guy's ever going to be enough for you. I think there's a hole inside Tammy that no plug could ever fill.
I think Tammy's bipolar.
And Tammy could be bipolar because she's acting out.
Yes, and Tammy, you really need to see a mental health professional. Before you leave, before you make any big choices, go see somebody. Because you may have an illness, you may have some trauma that just sort of having the teenage mom, God knows what other sort of instabilities you were exposed to that makes it impossible to be in a stable relationship. Yeah. Both the tendency towards bipolar biology and some of these interpersonal issues can be dealt with in treatment, and you should owe your marriage that at least. Give it a chance. Both Adam and I are suspicious that this guy may actually be a good guy.
Yeah. You can't handle it.
You can't handle that.
Tammy.
Yes.
Here's the other thing. For the love of Christ, don't not tell him. Oh, don't get pregnant. Don't tell him about this stuff.
He'll kill somebody.
I won't.
Now, listen to me.
Because you're going to have a tendency to want to...
You're going to want to tell him.
Yeah.
Just listen to me.
That whole impulse of, I got to be honest, he needs to know, it's only right that he knows.
No,
don't think
nonsense.
Any of that.
As Allah's my witness. I haven't told you about my conversion, Drew. As Allah's my witness, Tammy, you will regret that day for the rest of the time you're with him.
It could be dangerous. I mean,
it could
that's
be
my
dangerous.
concern. If your therapist says...
Now, don't listen to your therapist.
No, if therapist says, let's bring him in here, we got to start talking about this, but don't by yourself.
Look, what's done is done. If you want to commit to the relationship, commit to it. Mm-hmm. Get some therapy, all right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, I'm sure our listeners are going to go, I heard you tell somebody to go out and cheat and don't tell your partner. It's not what we're saying.
No.
We've got a situation here with somebody that might have mental illness where her behavior could literally cause somebody to die. Could.
Well, look, if you want to look at most killings in this country are crimes of passion, for the most part. Guys that just get shot and stuff. It's mostly, chicken-ass. I mean, everyone thinks it's serial killers and that kind of stuff, but it's mostly just nonsense. Guy finds out
mostly drug stuff.
Mostly drug stuff. Sorry. Second is guy finds out his buddy got it on with his old lady. He gets drunk. He goes over there. The drugs factor in when someone gets drunk or high or loose, and they just go over there and shoot somebody.
Yeah.
All right. Where are we, Drew? You want to talk to Miss Kitty? Talk to Miss Kitty? Let's talk to Kitty. She's been on hold for a half hour. Kitty?
What's 38?
Hello.
Steve.
All right, but takes care of her 49-year-old codependent mom who's suicidal. Kitty?
What's up, Kitty?
I don't know where to begin.
Your mom is suicidal?
Yes, I've caught her twice in the last month. I had to take a razor blade away from her, and she took a bottle of Xanax and something else. I'm not sure what the other bottle was.
Has she been hospitalized for these episodes?
I called both times. I got her sent in. When I took the razor away, I called the guy that she dealt with at the mental health place.
Yep.
And told him what was going on, and he sent him back out there to get her, and they released her the same night. And
It's no insurance.
I'm so done.
No insurance, set them free. Hey, Kitty.
Yes.
Does anyone from Bakersfield have insurance?
No, that's all I knew she didn't have.
Oh, okay. Kitty, where's your dad?
He's in the living room listening to you guys.
Oh, okay.
Do you have any siblings?
Yes, I have 2 older and 1 younger. 6-year-old younger, and then 26, 25-year-old.
All right, and what is your dad? Why has this responsibility landed on your shoulders?
The family separated, divorced, and my dad he's got my 6-year-old brother, and he's doing a very good job, And my mom is absolutely psychotically convinced that he's trying to turn her 6-year-old.
Yeah. Well, now, is your mom a drug addict?
Weed. I don't know of anything else.
Weed daily?
Yeah. And she's on Klonopin. And the doctor that she's seen, he started her off on Xanax, and he started her off on the 1 milligram blues 3 to 4 times a day.
Wow.
She's 110 pounds.
Yeesh. And does she...
Is that antipsychotic?
No, it's an anti-anxiety, but it's highly addictive.
Wish I could get some.
Very, very...
Was she an alcoholic at one time?
No. She drinks occasionally, but no real alcohol.
What is her diagnosis, do you know?
Post-traumatic stress syndrome.
What happened to her?
She's gone through a couple rapes and just traumatic stuff in her life.
So she probably has a borderline personality, right?
Well, she just grew up around hillbillies?
Yeah, her family was
abuse and abusive and all.
Yeah, well, it's hillbilly stuff.
But does she have a borderline personality disorder?
I wondered, because it's like sometimes it's great, and then sometimes it's just like she's telling us
that's tough.
All right. So what do you do with Mom?
Well, what do you want to do, Kitty? What's your question?
Well, I don't know what to do, because the older kids don't want anything to do with her. The 6-year-old's too young to deal with this.
Oh no, please.
Yeah.
Hey, Kitty, do you have kids?
No. No. Waiting for a while.
Oh.
No, Kitty's okay.
Yeah, you sound sane, Kitty.
Thank you.
Have you been taking care of yourself? Do you go to school? You have a job? I mean, you're not going to dedicate your life to this.
I'm unemployed. I have OCD. I haven't been able to take care of myself because of my mother taking care of her.
All right, what do you do, Drew, at a point where your mom's not going to get help, and you can't convince her to get help, and so you have to stop your life and drop everything to keep them from themselves?
She's going to kill herself.
Yeah.
At a point, you just create as much community structure as you can. You participate at a level that's reasonable, and that's it. You can't let her illness make other people sick or ruin other people's lives. It's just it's not okay. You have to find ways to create structure, to create activities, to create supervision for her, whether it's community resources or visiting nurses or community mental health centers, whatever it is. You've got to find ways to get her what she needs. Now, it sounds like 12-step might be helpful for her, too, but it doesn't sound like she's open to that kind of thing. I mean, she wants to take her pills, and that's that.
She tried. She had a thing where she'd go to 3 counseling meetings, and then she'd get a counselor, personal counselor.
All right, so look, I look, Drew, I was going to say I'm an atheist, but I'm Muslim now. here's my take on all this kind of crap.
Yeah.
Especially my family. You try to help them as much as you can. They're going to blow up. They're going to blow up. It's like you see them on.
Unfortunately.
And look, not everyone makes it to 80.
No, these are potentially life-threatening mental health issues, and that's the reality. It needs to be dealt with in a structured way, and good people need to be supervising. And if you can get better insurance for her or that kind of thing, do that.
Here's the other thing too. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a religious person, but look, there's people that want to die. They're miserable. Their life sucks. She's calling from Bakersfield, Drew. If I was there for 10 minutes, I fly over Bakersfield. I try to kill myself with Fiesta mix in the airplane, Drew.
And the oxygen.
I try to wrap the oxygen thing that falls out of the thing around my neck and strangle myself. Nice. Yeah. But just makes ejaculation more pleasurable. Awesome.
All right, but it's a very complex.
All right, Kitty. I there's no good answer to this question.
Can you get her better insurance?
She actually has no insurance.
Yeah, but can you find a way to get her Medicare or something, or get her Medi-Cal, something where she can get longer term kinds of care. And
not only that,
she needs to go to board and care.
Enlist the help of your loser brothers and sisters who are older to help you.
Right, but a board and care for her, a mental health board and care, really is what it sounds like she needs.
But Kitty, don't turn into Mother Teresa on this one, and don't make it part of your deal.
Right. And I bet, by the way, Kitty, I know those women that become caretakers of difficult mothers, it was hell when you were a teenager. You fought, it was abusive, and now you're going to make it right. No. It's not the way it works.
All right. We'll take a quick break. Be right back after this. Yeah! Hey, the peanut. It's Loveline, everybody. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number, 1-800, Drew, 1-800-LOVE-191-er. Drew going to be on the great Jimmy Kimmel show tonight. Adam going to be on the great Adam Carolla show tonight.
Drew going to be on, those of you listening in the East, on the great Discovery Health Channel show, Strictly Sex at midnight.
Wow, it's going to be tough. Let me figure this out, Drew. You go on second at Kimmel, right?
Yeah, so that'll be, and they had a long, so it's about midnight, just after your show.
No, you.
Oh, they're on midnight now.
They're on 12:06.
I was thinking they moved to 11:30. Yeah.
You'll be going on about 12:41, 12:36, something like that.
Yeah.
That's when you tune in.
Yeah.
That should make the move.
Perfect.
You need to see Kathy Griffin.
She was good though.
Oh, now you're going to make people want to see Kathy Griffin.
Well, you're going to be over at 12, right? Oh
yeah,
no, you're over. Wait, you're a half hour. Yeah,
I'm half hour. Andy.
Hello.
Andy.
Andy was 19.
Hi. How are you?
What's up?
I'm 19 years old. My girlfriend just turned 18, and we've both been talking, and I would really like it. I mean, I need her to get breast implants, and I'm just wondering what I should do.
What are you doing?
I don't know if it's bad for women or.
You need her to get breast implants? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I need her to get the breast implants.
You need that. That's an interesting way of expressing that. What do you mean exactly?
I mean, it's just hard for me to be somebody that's, like has the chest of my little brother or something. I mean, it's just, I don't know. I don't know. Adam, does your wife have big boobs?
Oh yeah, she's doing fine.
Well, that's what I mean, right?
I like them.
Yeah, I mean, can you could you imagine being with somebody who didn't have any boobs at all?
He wouldn't be with her. That's the point.
I've been with Drew.
What?
How dare you? I'm insulted.
Shoulder blades are sticking out pretty good.
I don't understand.
Oh, shut up! Look, this guy's an idiot. It's bogus, obviously. I do not understand why she does not have them teeth. Should you imagine being with a woman who's minus boobies? She's like my little brother. She had no boobies. Yeah, hang up, you idiot. Well, could you imagine? Look, look.
It's bogus, yeah.
It's bogus. Here's why. No question.
Yeah, of course.
I want to know if it's bad for her to get them booby implants. Yeah. You want to know if it's bad for her? Never heard about this? Don't know? Yeah, well, it's still in the experimental phase. They've done it to a few rhesus monkeys, but they've never actually performed it on a human being before. So we're just going to have to wait till the data comes in. Now, if she wants to be part of the test group, pioneer, astronaut in the boob, idiot. I always get offended. I don't get offended at the part where they ask the bogus question. I get offended at the part where they didn't prepare well enough for the bogus question.
Right. All right, move on. We're giving him too much time.
Steve,
Yes.
28.
Yeah.
What's up?
I don't know. I've been out of the game, the dating game, for about 5, maybe 6, 7 years.
Why?
You just say game. We wouldn't think you're talking about professional hockey.
Hey, funny. But, I mean, it's more or less, like...
That's that.
That's it.
You got that fingers itching tonight, I noticed.
Here's the deal. My a-hole cup was filled to the brim before I came in here.
I know, it was. That's why you've been getting that master's degree and complaining.
I feel bad for Steve now. All right, go ahead.
I'm sorry, but...
Why haven't you been seeing anybody for 5 years? What happened?
The last girl I went out with, her family was totally, pressing upon their daughters to find guys who have, well-managed jobs, who make money.
Can you blame them? If you had a daughter, wouldn't you be urging them to do the same thing?
Not really.
You wouldn't be urging them to be with somebody that was stable and employed?
Not even worth going down that path. Steve,
Yeah.
So she broke up with you because of her family?
No, not really. She just kind of, ditched me because of, various obvious reasons that I don't even have a clue to you.
Obvious reasons that you don't have a clue?
Well, it's obvious because I don't have money. I mean, what am I to do? I'm not rich. I mean, I don't come from a rich...
How long were you with her?
Hold on.
How long were you with her?
Are you saying you're very well off?
Well, I'm a happy person. I mean, for the life I have.
But you're able to support yourself?
Well, yes.
So you have a job?
Well, if I don't have a job, I can find ways to make money.
Like what?
Rolling hobos.
What do you do if you don't have a job?
Well, kind of like jack of all trades. If, it's summertime, I go out and cut grass. If it's wintertime, I go out and shovel driveways or, or find, go to
rake leaves in the fall. Yeah. Hold on a second. Hold on. Now, I wouldn't call a guy like Steve dumb. I would call him a dullard. I'm not sure what's worse. But he's a very simple man.
Yeah.
Not a bad man.
No.
But a simple man. Yes?
Yes. I would like to know how long he was with yon lady.
I'm not so sure
I know.
She knew she was with him.
I know.
Steve?
That's what I'm getting to.
Yes.
How long were you with your girlfriend?
About a year.
A year? You were seeing her regularly and dating her?
Yes.
Did you have sex with her?
No, that's just the simple fact that...
Hold on a second. Drew, help me up off the ground.
Adam, come on. Wait, I got to get a spatula and scrape you off the ground. Oh.
Now, here's the thing. The reason now, when a 28-year-old guy says he's been with a chick for a year, you don't normally have me ask.
Right.
Did you have sex with her? But when we found out they were together for a year, it wasn't right.
Right.
So now we found out they haven't had sex.
So they weren't together.
Not in a Loveline way.
No.
But there may be more here. Steve?
Yes?
Why no sex?
Like I was going to try to say, or explain, I should say, is she said my size was too big for her.
Did she see your penis?
That's the only acceptable excuse, by the way, for me.
Yeah, of course. Did she see your penis?
Yes.
She saw it.
Okay.
And,
all right.
But that's not the relation of my call. The relation of my call is that I've been out of it for almost 5, maybe 6 years.
What I was getting at was that it seems rather unusual that a relationship that wasn't consummated, that was sort of a friendship, platonic relationship, when it ends, should devastate you and take you out of the game.
I just love the fact he has a massive dork, though. So cruel. Life can be so kind and so cruel simultaneously.
No, my dork is an average size.
Oh, it is?
So
yeah.
She just wasn't going to have sex with
Well, between that and her family, say, Okay. Steve, let me give you some quick advice. All right?
Sure.
Here's what I need. You sound like a good guy. You sound like a very simple guy, but a very kind man and a good man. And not all women are interested in dating rich guys. They don't have to. They need to date guys who are consistent and secure.
You can support themselves.
And you shoveling driveways, raking leaves, and mowing lawns at 28 is not something that women are interested even the most open-minded women, they need consistency, and they're right, because if you have a family, they don't want to know that dad was killed in a lawn mowing incident and left them $5 in a Budweiser belt buckle. So here's the thing, Steve. Forget about the women for just 1 second.
Work on some work.
Focus
Job.
on the career.
Job.
Yeah, you don't need to be an attorney, but just get a job somewhere. Get a job at a Walmart. Get a job and keep a job and start getting some structure.
You need insurance. You need some benefits. You need all those things that people need to get successfully through life in a safe and sane way.
And magically, when that part of your life as a male starts coming together, the women start to find
magically.
You. All right, buddy.
Here we go.
We'll take a break. We'll be right back after this. Yeah, baby. Woo! Hey! Yeah! Loveline. That's what I'm talking about. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-1910. Dr. Drew on Jimmy Kimmel Live tonight. Adam Carolla on Too Late with Adam Carolla tonight. 11:30, Comedy Central. Yes, Drew.
East Coast, Dr. Drew on Strictly Sex. Discovery Health Channel, midnight.
Adam Carolla on this show.
That's right.
Yeah. You ready to go here, Drew?
Mm-hmm. You know, I thought about you tonight when I was on Kimmel, and I thought, that's pretty good. And I thought, no, just me.
What do you mean? You thought?
I thought I did pretty good. You know, I was good. I thought, well, what if I do not good, not bad, not well? I thought, well, it'll still just be me.
Yeah. You're like,
I can't do good or bad.
Well, you're like, you know what it's like? It's like a certain panda bear or koala bear thinking they're unattractive. They don't realize to us they all just look like the same bear.
And needing to do something to be more, more panda-esque.
The panda's going to gussy himself up.
Right.
That's right. But,
It's
Drew,
pathetic.
don't worry about
It's
it.
pathetic, though.
But what a life.
Yeah, I know. Just don't put out.
You get to be you.
It's nice.
That's it.
Yeah. Doesn't get better than that.
It's awesome. I mean, that's why you should want to be like Drew or Anna Nicole or Paris Hilton. You know, you just are. No one ever says so. You ever hear anyone say that Anna Nicole Smith stunk
She had a
on
bad
the show?
outing?
She had a bad outing. Bad set. Bad set on Conan. Yeah. No, I've seen her kill on Letterman, but tough set on Conan.
Yeah.
Or Paris Hilton.
Yeah,
Or Paris Hilton just go out there with her dog and look around.
I reassured myself with that going out, and then when I did well, I thought, doesn't matter.
It's the same thing. It's like Paris Hilton can't be bad in the sack. All she's got to do is hold still.
And you're having sex with Paris Hilton.
You're having sex with Paris Hilton. It's sort of the same thing. It's like she can't have a bad Letterman appearance.
Right.
If Paris Hilton has a bad Letterman appearance, it's Letterman's fault.
Right.
If Adam Carolla has a bad Letterman appearance, it's Adam Carolla's fault.
Got it.
You cool?
Yet strangely, though, if I go do Letterman, it'll be my fault.
No.
'Cause he wouldn't take that responsibility.
No. He would, Drew. You're not quite like Anna Nicole or Paris Hilton, but you're Drew.
Yeah.
You have to worry about it. All right?
Had a good time. What?
I'm doing Letterman in like 3 weeks or something
That's cool.
like that.
That'd be
Yeah,
awesome.
it's cool. Yeah, I did it 6 years ago.
Do me a favor. Please welcome Adam Carolla. Adam!
Yeah.
What's the
Blues
music?
Brothers.
What is that?
Well, you know what it is.
Yeah, but why? Why?
Oh, why? Who knows why? That's what they cleared.
Yeah.
Whitney?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was awesome because when I was done doing Letterman, they were like, hey, man, you were awesome.
You
that was a
killed.
great appearance. Yeah. Sent me a letter saying, we'll see you back real soon.
Never called.
A scant 72 months later. Pow. All right, go ahead, Whitney.
I have a blood disorder I inherited from my dad. It's Leiden 5 defect.
It's factor 5?
Yeah.
Factor 5 von Leiden factor. You have a Leiden factor, rather.
Great ramp, man.
Yeah.
Right.
So this is a thing that makes you react to estrogens with increased risk for clotting.
Ooh.
Exactly.
Yeah, the fact, and if you ever, the really thing we worry about the Leiden factor is something called a Vista, which is a hormone replacement therapy that doesn't.
Leiden factor sounds like a Jerry Lewis saying from the 50s. Leiden, doesn't it?
Right. But the guy's name. Yeah, it looks like there should be like a series of things that roll off your tongue like
Nice
Leiden.
lady. Leiden, Lubin. Leiden factor.
Oh, my.
All right.
So what's the question, Whitney?
What?
Whitney,
Yeah.
what is your question?
I've been on Depo since just after I turned 16. I'm 19 now,
Yep.
and I'm really tired of it. And it really doesn't help with my mood. I'm moody anyways.
Yeah, it does screw with your mood. It screws with your sex drive and makes you not have a period. But anything with estrogen is going to be somewhat of a risk for you. So the Depo is just progesterone, so it's a good choice for you. So what I would do if I were you is I would talk to probably a hematologist. Do you have a hematologist?
Sorry, what?
Do you have a hematologist?
No, I don't.
I would talk to a hematologist about perhaps some kind of low-dose pill that you could get on safely. I don't know. I wouldn't be comfortable recommending something without that kind of a consultation.
All right, Drew, I'm going to ask Whitney if she's ever heard of Jerry Lewis.
That's a good idea.
What do you think?
She didn't jump right at that
What do you
reference.
think?
She'll have heard
Well, it's always
of him.
unsatisfying.
She'll have heard of him, but then ask if she's ever seen one of his films.
Or could describe him, or where she knows him from, and
Yeah.
that'll be empty.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
So that's your, because I think we're on the same
Or he
page.
might say a big pumpkin-headed guy.
Whitney,
Yeah?
do you know who Jerry Lewis is?
No.
All right. All right. All right. Now, see, in the past, you'd be safe because we'd have engineer Chris in here, who's 30. Who would have no idea who Jerry Lewis was either.
Huh?
And then when I was explaining to junior producer Lauren how insane that was, she would ask who Jerry Lewis was,
Right.
too.
I don't know
and
who he is.
that's when I would just
Anderson,
spin
please.
out of control.
I hope you're kidding.
Anderson's kidding.
You're a cinematic
Of course he knows who Jerry
connoisseur.
Lewis is. All right.
You know who she might know is the professor on The Simpsons. Is kind of a caricature of him.
All right.
The way he
But,
talks.
Well, ask if she knows who Dean Martin is. Just to
All right.
really put a nail in it.
all right. All right. Whitney?
Mm-hmm.
Dean Martin?
I know the name.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Where would you have heard of him?
Can't
She
tell you
thinks,
any more than that.
Does he have a
Wow.
nickname?
No, she thinks he heads up the students at the high school.
No, she thinks it's a car. But
All
Dean,
right.
Dean Martin.
All right.
Sammy Davis Jr.
Sammy Davis Jr., Whitney?
Yes.
Okay,
All right.
Good.
Okay.
Good.
Wow. I hope Jerry's not listening. He's going to kill himself.
He's done.
All right.
We're working on that for a while.
How's he doing?
I talked to somebody who saw him last week, said he just looks not so good.
Oh, really?
He has an exaggerated startle, and every person that walked up to him for a picture, you go, "Oh, you scared me."
Oh, really? What's his condition? Drugs? Well, but he has
Chronic pain syndrome.
Chronic pain syndrome. Oh, really? All right. Mary,
Hello?
you're 15?
Well, I'm turning 15 in 2 weeks.
All right. We'll go with 15. What's up?
I
One
pierced
1,000.
my nipples about a year ago, and I'm just wondering if that will affect how my breasts grow.
Yes.
No. Well, if they get infected and slough off, yes.
Your nipples or the whole
The whole
breast?
thing. You lose the whole damn thing.
Really?
Yeah, you get horrible infections.
Mary,
Yeah?
you did your own nipple piercings?
Oh, yeah.
All right. That is so
Aggressive.
aggressive, yes.
Yeah.
And it is so
Pathological.
contrary to what
Yes.
most healthy women are capable of. We're just going to assume you're effed up. So tell us what happened in your childhood.
A lot of things.
No kidding.
All right. Who abused you?
This is a sign of severe
My
physical
parents.
abuse. Yeah.
And stuff like that.
They physically abused you?
Yeah.
Okay. And sexual abuse?
No, I don't think so.
No, I don't get that from
No, I
her
don't
at
get
all.
either. But
This
just
is
checking.
This is just beaten.
All right. Just beaten.
You know, I was floating a theory to myself today, Adam. Think about how people reproduce their traumas. They have a compulsion to reproduce trauma.
Yes.
Let me float a theory.
Go.
Do you think that the trauma of being ripped away from another person's body, meaning mom's body, the womb, is some of what fuels our drive for sex? To reenact the fusion and be pulled away again? An interesting idea?
It is an interesting idea.
Because everything else that follows that initial trauma is the same damn thing. It colors everything we compulsively do.
Yeah.
Interpersonally, especially, or
Yeah.
exclusively.
Well, the sex part, obviously is a
as a biological
drive.
thing, yeah.
nature's instilled for reproduction. But, yeah, it's decent. Could have kept it to yourself, but yeah.
Interesting idea.
It's a good 5. It's a solid 5.
Thank you.
1 to 100, 5.
Oh.
Mary?
Yeah.
Okay. And now you're doing what? Something with you're going to pierce your clitoris? Or you already did that?
She already did that.
Well, I pierced down there, like, myself, yeah.
All right. So
what is your question?
A mess.
What is your question?
What?
She's crying out for help.
What's your question?
She doesn't have a question.
That'll affect how...
Yeah, well, look, you should have asked that before you did it, but that's not why you called. You just called to talk and to have us pick you apart. And
No, I really have to know.
No. So here's the thing.
If you wanted to know, you would have called before you did it.
What are you doing for yourself? Are you getting any counseling?
Oh, no.
Okay, the piercings are a 3. The situations, the feelings, the emotional circumstances that led you to do these poor piercings is the 500 on Adam's scale again.
Yeah, there's trouble, baby. What are you going to do? Are you still living at home?
Yeah.
15.
People still, are you with the same abusive people?
Yeah.
Have you ever called protective services or anything on them?
Oh, no.
Would you ever think about that as a way of trying to help yourself?
Yeah, but I don't think I could.
Why?
I don't know. I just always have a feeling that they'd find me and then they'd get mad or I don't know.
What's your dad do? Publicist?
He's a drywall taper.
That's worse than roofer, I would say. I gotta pull my laminate out of my wallet and find the white trash pecking order as it pertains to the trades. But hot mopper, roofer, sheetrocker, and then taper. Yeah.
He just tapes drywall? What does that mean?
Well, because you got a guy in front of him that's hanging the rock, and he's behind it mudding it.
Oh, I see.
He's doing the seams.
I see.
They're doing like commercial work, right? She doesn't know. Okay. So here's the thing, Mary. You got to get...
The girls whose fathers fly F-18s don't know what they do.
I know.
Well, she know it.
Right. You got to get yourself some help.
Okay.
Are you going to school?
Yeah.
Are you doing okay in the school?
I get really good grades.
Good.
You do?
Outstanding. That is your ticket out. That's your ticket to ride.
Yeah, Mary.
Go away and go to college, Mary.
Here's the thing. Your parents are horrible people. You're not going to change them. If they lay hand on you, you should call the cops. You have that right.
Okay. And they will protect you from them.
All right? Don't experiment on yourself anymore, please.
You're going to have it just the way...
Gets good grades.
Yeah, it's good. Think about how crazy that impulse is. When somebody smacks you around, your impulse then is to beat on your own body.
Yeah.
Put things through it, hurt it. It's again, we compulsively reenact those things that are done to us that are traumatizing. It's incredible.
Yeah. This guy's slinging joint compound all day. First the joint compound goes on, then the topping.
Sounds
exciting.
Exciting.
I use a fiberglass mesh tape, but the old school guys, they'll use the paper tape.
Oh, really?
They swear by it.
Why?
Well, it doesn't crack as easily. It doesn't show the seams.
So why don't you use that?
You got to tape all the... I'll tell you why. You know why?
Why?
Because a drywall tape is not tape. It's just a roll of paper. It's a roll of thick paper, and you have to put the mud on first, and then you stick the paper to the mud, and then you put another course of mud on. Whereas the fiberglass tape is adhesive back. You just stick it to the seams.
You're saying you're just one of those schlocky guys. You're schlocky. You're cut corners.
Well, I'm realistic. Yeah. These guys wear stilts.
By the way, Kathy Griffin was still upset at you for criticizing her house.
Well, it needed some work. I don't trust the guy who built that house.
Yeah.
I look at a house, I get an idea.
Is it safe for earthquake and things?
Yeah, probably be all right. Who knows? I don't like masonry is bad for earthquakes, Drew. That's all you need.
She doesn't have much masonry, does she?
Yeah, all.
What?
Sarah?
It seems like it's all rock and steel and
everything. Rock and steel.
You know
That's
what I mean?
masonry.
Oh, I think of like cement being masonry.
No. Well, that's two. Sarah?
Yeah.
You're 20?
Yeah.
What's up?
I have a 4.5-year-old.
Yeah.
And she has caught me and my boyfriend having sex a few times.
Mm-hmm.
And she used to sometimes we'd actually wake her up and stuff, but
Hey, Sarah,
yeah.
a few times? Come on.
Okay, well,
Mom?
like, okay.
Mommy. Come on.
Well,
I live in a small apartment and stuff. And so
No, I understand. I understand it's difficult, but for God's sakes.
okay, like, we'll put them to bed, and it'll be, like, 2 hours after they're in bed, and, like, we'll think, like, they're asleep, and my daughter has since, like, wake back up. But, like, the other night, like, we were on the couch, and, like, we were out there, and, you know, and she, like, all of a sudden, like, we, like, got down, looked up, and she was down the hall, like, with the bedroom door closed.
Why in the world would you have sex in the? Why would you do that?
It was one of those, like, spur-of-the-moment things, you know.
She's
but,
20.
Like,
Here, kid is 4. She had the kid when she was 16. This is why young people shouldn't have kids. This is a good example of being unable to manage your own behavior in front of a child.
Yeah. Well,
it's incredible.
Like, later on at night, like she'll, like, wake up and stuff.
Hey, Sarah, you need to be in a room with 3 locks on it and clear that the child can't hear you.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
But, like, my worry is, like, you know.
Sarah, that's it.
Yeah, but
Okay, that's
it's like
fine.
drunk girl.
What I'm wondering is
Yeah.
how is this going to have an effect on her?
No, who cares at this point, Sarah? This is like this is really like asking if the right front tire is going to be okay on a car that's just been totaled. Oh, who cares? You know, you had the kid when you're 16. God knows where biological dad is. You got a succession of boyfriends coming over and boinking you on the sofa. She's caught you numerous times.
He's been out since she was a baby.
All right.
Yeah, all right.
All right.
Well, this guy.
All right. Look.
Thinks it's okay to do it in front of kids. That's
No,
just.
we don't. Like, the bedroom door will be closed, and, like, usually, like.
Yeah, not closed, Sarah. Not closed. Locked with a barrel bolt.
You got a lock?
No.
No, you're never going to get one.
I wish I had one.
Please yell at her.
Yeah,
with the
well,
barrel bolt, please.
Let me explain about wishing for things, fella. There's no genie that comes over and changes the batteries and the smoke detector. There's no genie that puts a $3 barrel goddamn bolt on your door. There's no genie for any of this stuff. They don't put air in your car tires. They don't do anything.
Even
don't
I could
sit around and wish for it. Just
Even
go
I could
get
handle
one.
putting a barrel bolt in. I could handle that.
Go to the supermarket. Go down the little aisle that has like the string and the crescent wrench and the thumbtacks and go get a little barrel bolt and put that little lock on your bedroom door.
And do not have sex anywhere but in that locked room.
Yeah.
Now, oh, Sarah, please.
Look, Sarah, look. What do you want? What do you think the kid's going to do?
Well, whatever you've done, and you can prevent it.
Like, I'm.
Yeah, well, you're going to keep traumatizing her? You're going to keep doing it?
I don't want to. And,
all right,
like,
then.
It's just like, I don't want it.
I know, but
if I can avoid it, never.
Well, if you can, it'd be great if you could go out and get a $2.59 barrel bolt and put it on your bedroom door and limit your sex while your child is home to your bedroom. But that's impossible, so there's really nothing we can do. Yeah, here's the deal, baby. We're being tough on you because you're a mother. You're a mother.
And I completely understand. I just don't want her to end up being more like me. Because
look,
magically
you shouldn't have crapped her out when you were 16 if you didn't want that to happen.
Yeah, I know.
But whatever you've done, you've done. But you got to prevent further injury. Yeah, and it's reasonable to talk to your child if she has any questions about the fact that this is what we do when we love somebody and it's not dangerous. But do not launch into any sort of plumbing lesson. Just give her an opportunity. Listen to me. Listen, Sarah. Please listen. Okay. Just give her an opportunity to, in a comfortable way, be able to come to you with troubling questions and just answer them very straightforwardly. Okay. And get a goddamn barrel bolt for your bedroom and have sex only in your bedroom with the door locked, quietly.
And until she's in high school. But the good news is she'll be in high school and you'll be 31.
Oh, I know.
Actually, I exaggerated. You'll be 30. She'll be in high school. It'll be awesome. All right, so do that. And what's this guy do for a living, and why aren't you married?
He installs carpet with somebody. Gets paid like $10 an hour to help install carpet.
Let me check my.
laminate.
Check my laminate. It's not even. It's just the other side for carpet installing. Wow.
He went to school for welding, but it's really hard to go to school
let me.
Wait. He was going to school for a while.
He went to school for welding for a couple of years, but killing his eyes. Like his eyes got way worse because he has
welding. But that's up the scale. He moved up the scale.
All right. Here's the thing. The guy went to welding school. The guy lays carpet. You can't figure out how to put a barrel bolt. And look, Sarah, I'm telling you, I know I'm being hard on you, but when you say stuff, and this is that chick thing, and this is why you guys get 70 cents or $1, which I think is way too much. I'm insulted by. I wish I could have a lock on my door. What do you mean you wish?
Well, like, I mean, I live in an apartment. Can you just change out the doorknob?
It's not a doorknob. It's just a little thing. You just tack onto the door.
Never been to a bathroom at a filling station or something that had that little slide latch thing.
Oh, like the little. I have one of those on my front door, like a little hook, like a little.
Or the hook. Not the hooks.
Not the chain. Not the chain one.
It's just a little bar.
You never been to a bathroom? You ever seen a door?
Oh, I know what
a
you're
lock?
talking about. Okay, yeah.
It locks down. You flip it up and slide it across.
It's called a barrel bolt.
Okay.
You get a barrel bolt lock, and you just clip it on there, and you're good.
That's right. Right.
It's a 4-year-old. She's not going to break the door
screws.
down.
She can put her shoulder into it. Do the shoulder roll, come up like the SWAT team.
Wow. Oh my. I need to meditate on this. Let's take a break.
Just everyone really break down the part where she said, "I wish I could put a lock on my door."
And did you feel the resistance to what we were saying?
Yes.
It was like brick wall.
Yeah. Look, everybody. I know we sound like a-holes. Maybe we are. This is why you don't have kids at that age, and this is why you shouldn't be raising kids at that age, and this is why I consider it a form of abuse.
Yes. Yes.
I look at it as a form of abuse the same way I would look at it. I would not let a 8-year-old raise a puppy alone. Let the 8-year-old figure out when to feed the puppy, whether to take it in to get its shots, whether to take it to the vet, whether to have it spayed or neutered. Would anyone consider that? This is basically the same thing. A 16-year-old with a human being, much worse in my mind, but just as bad.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you factor in the part that only stupid people are cranking out kids at 16, now you've gone for the goddamn frying pan into the fire. Okay. These Jews, Drew.
I know it's tough.
Met a lot of them tonight. I never like to bring religion into it, but I know a Jew when I hear one.
Didn't you talk some Asians, too?
Asians and Jews. This is all they do, Drew. I know one when I hear one. And if that's racist, well, then so be it. I know when I hear a Jew. That other chick who was living in Bakersfield who was being abused, suicidal mom, drug addict dad. I know a Jew when I hear one. All right, let's take a quick break. We'll be right back after this. Yeah, buddy. It's Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew.
Hey, Adam, on your laminate there, what does it say is do we call these professions, the activity?
Well, I call them the trades.
The trade that is most likely to be associated with drug addiction. Because the carpet laying thing always smacks of that to me.
All the trades, as I call it, the carpenters, the roofers, drywallers, cement guys, it's all heavily laden with
No, I know it is,
addiction.
but some really...
well, I mean... roofer, way up there.
That's alcoholic, though, right?
Yeah.
Drinking beer in the sun.
Speed's good for roofers, too.
Right. I just think that the guy kicking the carpet thing, and those guys seem like I think pot when I see those guys.
Yeah, here's the problem. It's when you smoke pot, this is the last thing you want to do.
But it seems like it's so they need novelty because it's so repetitive and so monotonous.
Maybe
so it activates that novelty center in their brain.
It's all repetitive and monotonous. I mean, all that stuff. I got high a couple of times before I started swinging a hammer, and it was miserable.
That's when you fell off the scaffolding.
No, that was someone else who was high who built the scaffolding that I fell off.
There you go.
Of.
There you go.
But I used to work with some guys. They'd want to like toke out at 6:55 in the morning,
and then drive you somewhere.
No, that's when we're at work.
Oh, oof.
I used to work 7 to 4.
That just sounds painful to me. It's the non-addict talking.
When you're stoned at 7A,
don't you want to go back to bed?
Look, here's the deal. When you're baked and there's a huge pile of drywall outside the house, and someone tells you, put 26 sheets in the master bedroom, 11 sheets in the downstairs hall, and then 3 of the green board, the master bath, and you're like, I'm stoned. I can't move. I would. You'd be doing it for what seemed like forever, and then be like, what time is it? It's 7:52. Like, what? When's lunch? I mean, it was just horrible. Then we hung.
That's probably, it sounds painful to do that to yourself.
Painful.
Yeah.
Hung drywall, went right over all the light sockets and everything that were in the room, and switches. Yeah.
Good times.
Yeah.
But you're not a marijuana addict, though, because the addict will feel enlivened by the pot, just alive, rich, you know. Ooh,
it's
good.
Look, I like getting stoned as much as the next guy, but it's 7 a.m. on a construction site. No way. David?
Yeah.
You're 20?
Yeah.
It's nice. I worked around a lot of nice chaps that wanted to get high. Oh, they do some blow, too.
That's good.
Yeah, it's awesome.
They hand you the circular saw after that? There you go. Go.
Whew. David?
Yeah.
What's up?
Okay, here's the deal. I've been seeing my girlfriend for just over a year now, and everything's going fine. We're really into each other. Sex is good, all that. And we've been thinking, well, I've been toying with the idea of, like, going online with her and doing this sort of, like, adult, like, webcam streaming thing where people pay, like, a per-minute rate to watch you. Like, you know, they come into your room and they can watch you basically do whatever you want. You know, like, they kind of instruct you, and while they're paying for their minutes, like, you know, you...
Yeah. So what's the question?
That sounds healthy.
So I've been pushing the idea, and she's kind of hesitant, but she's willing to try it, and I'm just I'm just wondering if it's gonna, like, mess up our regular sex life, and if it's like where, like, she's gonna kind of resent me for it, or
yes,
after a while.
Oh yes, she will resent you. Yes,
especially when her dad's on the end of the computer. That'd be great. You know what I like to do? I like to go on one of those web things and I just type in. Here's your next instruction. Pull your rod out of my daughter. Have her put some pants on, and don't move. I'm going to be there in 20 minutes.
With a rifle.
It'd be fun. Just do that randomly to people on like islands. Freak everyone out. How does that work, David? I don't know enough about the computer. How do they instruct you?
You can block out, like, an entire state. So I could block out, you know, where our parents live and where we live now and all that stuff. So there's not really much shot of, like, someone that we know catching us because, you know, I really only know people in, like,
I'm thinking of the great diplomats and ambassadors of goodwill all throughout time.
Right.
Who would David represent?
Yeah, and
but,
David,
I mean, it's good extra money, and it's just like, I don't know,
wait a minute. Hold on.
A lot of fun.
Now, wait a minute. Now, hold on a second. How do they communicate with you what they want you to do?
How do you see it while you're...
It's kind of like a chat room, and one person comes in at a time, and there's like a live webcam that's set up in our house.
Yeah, but do you have to walk over?
How do they communicate
you have to
with you?
walk
You have to
over?
read it off the computer?
No. It's right in front of you. Like, on my screen, it would just be what they're typing on their screen. They can see our camera.
We understand that, David, but when you're having sex, how do you see that?
How can I see it?
Oh, boy.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Boy, this is a weird night.
David is like, he's Anvil dumb.
But that's all we're talking to
He's
tonight.
just like a... I've met mortars and pestles that were smarter than David.
Anvil.
He's Anvil dumb.
You're cracking our new engineer Marcus up. You're cracking him up.
He's like a goddamn anvil.
Yeah, I
You
know,
just
it's
keep
good.
pounding on him. He won't change his shape. The horseshoe changes. He ain't changing. All right, David. So they type it in the screen.
Yeah. So basically, you can watch what we're doing through the camera that I have.
I'm hip. I'm hip to that part.
Okay.
It's just what feels like 2 days ago you said they're able to instruct you as to what they want you to do, and I just wanted to know how that instruction was passed for.
How you read that while you were in a section.
It's like instant messenger, like AOL kind of. You know, have you ever
David, I understand. I understand. It comes.
The question was,
it comes in the form of text on your computer screen.
Now the question is, you're having sex. How do you read a goddamn computer screen?
It's just right in front of you. They just instruct you. You got to kind of be in front of your monitor. And
Yeah, you gotta
have sex in front of the. Come on. Yeah.
All right. So now, how much money can you make?
Well, I mean, a lot of money. Like, it's extra money. I mean, I've talked to people who do it on that website, and I've talked to just, you know, like, couples that do it, and they say working about 6 hours a day, they can pull in another, like, $1,000 a week.
Ooh.
Hold on.
Whoa.
Hold on. 6 hours a day.
Every day?
And 1,000.
That's a full-time job.
Well, yeah, but, I mean, I'm not going to do it that much, but just to have extra cash. I mean, I'm a full-time student, she works full-time, and it would be a nice substitute for me, you know, like having a part-time job.
Oh,
S-word.
put on hold. Full-time student.
Yeah. Well, you want to check? Where's that junior college T-shirt I got you? You never wear that.
I'm going to wear it.
Okay.
It's a little snuggly on me.
Oh.
Shows my nipples.
Oh.
They're sensitive, though. David?
Yeah.
Please do not swear on the air. This is not when you're in a sexual webcast.
I'm interested.
Oh, okay. All right. Now, you go to junior college?
No, I go to a university.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. But in Arizona?
Yes.
Arizona State.
Arizona State?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. It's a 4-year, 2-year college.
4-year, yeah.
That's really what they should call themselves.
4-year junior college?
This 4-year, 2-year college. I think people just stand in front of the sign drooling. All right. David, I don't recommend this.
Okay.
I'll tell you why. It's your girlfriend.
It's your girlfriend. You're exploiting her. She will feel resentful.
Yes.
You may one day want to have a job where this comes back to haunt you or her. Who knows? You're a college student. Come on. By the way, out of curiosity, is there a site that sort of enlists you, or do you have to set up your own site?
It's a site where they list you, but I mean, it's pretty secure. Like there are a lot of like, I mean, you can. It's hard for it to come
All right,
back.
well,
on
hey,
you,
Adam, guess what? He's going to do it.
Right,
I don't know why he's calling.
All right, look. Here's the deal. If your girlfriend does not want to do it, you cannot talk her into it. She will resent you.
Mm-hmm. Amen.
Let me explain how chicks work. Chicks don't work like guys. Guys do stuff, and guys get angry, and they get resentful, and they get hostile, or they get hurt, or they get whatever in the moment.
Uh-huh.
When a guy comes up and tries to do something to another guy, the guy who's being done to lets him know about it right away.
Yes.
Women are fine with it in the moment. Then they drive home. Then they get home. Then next thing you know, they're taking that rape bath.
Yes.
They're crying. They're ashamed. Now they're resentful.
Yes.
Then they call up. They're like filled with anger. They freak out on you. That's where all this like rape stuff comes around. That's where the stuff comes where, she was laughing. She was in a good time. It was consensual. And the next day the cops show up at your house because she had time to think about it. Whatever the woman's attitude is when it's actually going down does not reflect or mirror at all what her attitude could be 24 hours later.
Correct.
And that's the one she's sticking with.
Uh-huh.
She never goes back to the other one.
No.
That's the one, ironically, the one she didn't have when whatever was going down is the one she'll remain with and haunt you with the rest of her life.
Ladies percolate. They percolate on that stuff.
Yes, it's how wine. It's how grape juice turns into wine.
Crockpot.
It did not. It started off as grape juice. Now you're getting S-faced off it.
And by the way, it's not going back to grape juice.
No, it just goes to bad wine.
Right.
It
goes
never
to vinegar.
goes back to grapes. That's right. It goes to vinegar. Yeah. Ironically, the stuff douche is made of, Drew. Powerful stuff.
It's got to be. I got to think about that for a couple
That's
of days.
heavy. That's
got to
heavy.
be something very deep in that.
Heavy. Stephen?
15. Stephen? Lacerated liver?
Hello.
What is your name?
Stephen.
Okay.
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
No, hold on a second.
That Stephen would be A-N.
Stephen is A-N.
Yeah, and usually with F's even.
No.
Stephen?
No, I don't think that's with an F.
You can't be.
That's pretty gay. Steffan.
It's probably a fake name because he told Patty Stefan.
Oh, really?
Well, if his name were Stefan, how would he spell it? Let's ask him that.
He also spelled it for her.
And he said his name was Stefan.
She's over here yelling, Stefan. He said Stefan.
He just said your name was Stefan to our phone screener, but you said your name was Steven to us.
Well, I go by both.
You're a liar.
No.
All right. Anderson calls you a liar.
He's a liar.
Oh, now I say good day.
It's Stephen, so I don't know.
All right. Anyway.
All right, hold on. Let me just say something. Steven, not going to cover it for Steven?
Wait. By the way,
we need an ultra confusing version
he's a guy
of it?
you should be liking. You should be praising this guy because people pronounce it both ways. He goes with it.
I said Stefan, and he corrected me.
I said good day.
I said good day, sir. We wouldn't be getting into this if I didn't call him Stefan and he didn't correct me.
You're right.
All right. All I'm saying is do we need... I almost dropped the F word. I'm so mad. How many goddamn pronunciations do we need for every goddamn name?
Yep.
We can't just agree on a Stephen. And here's my thing. Stephen is spelled one way, and then Stephan, A-N-P-H-A-N. It's another name. It's another word. You can't just spell it the same as the other one and go, no, this one's pronounced this way.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the only one who seems to care about this stuff.
Yes, lots of things. You're the
Okay.
Okay, Steph and Steven, what's the question?
Yeah, about a year ago, I live here in Bremerton, and
Oh, of course. You know where the Bremerton is, over by...
by the old mill?
Willington.
Yeah.
Yeah, by Willington?
And,
yeah. Okay.
Well,
I know the area.
We were going down by the shipyard, and we got
by the shipyards?
Yeah.
You got a car accident. What happened?
Well, I was in the front passenger seat. I got a laceration on my liver, and I've been playing football since I was little. Mm-hmm. And at the hospital, they told me that I couldn't play football again because it has that opportunity to open up again.
It's true. It's true.
So, but then I went back to the doctors for a checkup with my doctor at the Navy hospital, and he told me that it'd be okay if I played football after a certain...
Right. Well, you got to listen to the doctor who tells you what you want to do.
Listen to the surgeons. They would be better equipped. Whoever the surgeon was, do you have a repair of the liver?
Yeah, they gave me some painkillers and stuff, and I went to sleep or whatever, and they sewed it, and they did this.
All right, Steven, Stefan, here's the deal. The surgeon who did the repair will be in a better position to give you advice on this. The reality is you probably will be at some risk of something recurring, but the liver is tucked way up under the rib cage. It's unlikely to get the kind of an injury that would cause this to be
also, you get one of those flak jackets that quarterbacks wear and stuff. You get an extra piece of equipment.
Good idea.
What position you play, champ?
Running back.
Oof.
Well, sometimes they take some hits. How about you get one of those quarterback flak jackets?
All right. Yeah, I was just confused because after I went for my regular checkup, they have checkups on you like every month.
Yep.
For that. So I got a different doctor because my doctor was out, and he said that I wouldn't be able to play. So I'm confused because they keep saying I will and I won't and I will and I won't. And I just...
Well, yeah, I could see where doctors would tell you not to and would not want to take the responsibility for putting you even potentially in harm's way. Go talk to the surgeon that did the surgery, and you and he or she decide what you're going to do.
Oh, they told the ace man he couldn't play.
Oh, with the shoulder.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was 12. I said, good day.
Hey, you guys know that song, Detachable Penis?
Yeah.
Stephan Steven sounds just like the singer.
Exactly.
Did you
exactly
notice
like it. No, you know what I did notice is when he was, with the last part of his question, when he was talking, I was thinking, oh, my God, this is so familiar. And it's the part where he's talking about going to the kiosk, and he saw his penis, and the guy wanted $21 for it, but he talked him down to 17. He sounded exactly like that guy, but I couldn't place it other than this is amazingly familiar.
Want to ask him to repeat that script? No.
Yeah, he'll screw that up. Hey, can you find Detachable Penis, Anderson?
Now that Brian's gone, it might be tough.
All right, well, here's the thing. Here's your job. You got to match the Detachable Penis song to Stephan, Don't Call Me Steven's voice. Because that was the guy.
What's the name of that band? It's like something rock.
King Missile.
So, actually, get it
Marcus
from K-Rock.
says
it's on their playlist.
Marcus says King Missile.
He's right. Get
so
to get it.
You've... Lauren. Okay. You...
I say good day.
You, all right, you got Steven's voice recorded?
Yeah, I can go back and get it.
You pull that. All right, you talk to him.
Get him to record the words.
We'll get a little Detachable Penis. This is never going to work, but I swear I'll make it work. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back with Detachable Penis after this. Yeah, a little Detachable Penis for you. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. It's Loveline. Yeah, when Anderson and I
woke up this morning with a bad hangover, and my penis was missing again.
Yeah.
This happens all the time. It's detachable. This comes in handy a lot of the time. I can leave it home when I think it's going to get me in trouble. Or I can rent it out when I don't need it.
All right, now turn that down for 1 second. Let's see if we can get Steven. Let's give Steven a line from the song to repeat. I can't remember. My penis gets me into trouble.
Happened once.
My apartment and then I couldn't
Steven.
find it. So
Yeah.
I called up the place where the party was. They hadn't seen it either.
Steven?
Yeah.
Say,
I called up the place where the party was. They haven't seen it either.
I left my apartment and I didn't have it. I called the place where the party was and they hadn't seen it either.
Okay, this is slightly confusing. Hold on. Okay, what do you want me to say?
See, this is going to take a while.
Yeah.
No, it's good. I can get it. You guys were both saying two different parts.
All right. No, I think you're right. Let's hear more detachable penis. I want you to pick up on it.
Medicine cabinet, 'cause for some reason I leave it there sometimes, but not this time. So I told them if it pops up to let me know. I called a few people who were at the party, but they were no help either.
All right.
You just want me to sing the detachable penis part?
Now, I want you to just do the part where he talks his way through
It's not going to work because he's a Loveline caller.
I could have told you that. That's why you need to pick his voice up off a tape, Anderson. But go ahead, Steven.
A line. What do you want me to say?
I was starting to get desperate. I really don't like being without my penis for too long.
All right, there you go.
That.
I was starting to get desperate. I really don't like being without my penis.
Okay.
And
right.
go.
I was
really-
too desperate. I was starting to worry about my penis.
I was starting to get desperate. I really don't like being without my penis.
I was starting to get desperate. I don't like to worry without my penis.
I really don't like being without my penis.
I was starting to get desperate. I really don't like being without my penis.
Starting to get desperate. I really don't like being without my penis for too long.
I knew it would be like pulling teeth with one of our callers, but still
Payoff.
Sort of worth it. Let's try one more line, Steven, just because I can't stop now. Stop it there. I saw my penis
laying on a
blanket next to a broken toaster oven.
I saw my penis laying there next to a...
No, hold
laying
on.
on a blanket.
Huh?
Okay, hold on.
Saw my penis.
I saw my penis
laying
on a blanket next to a broken toaster oven.
I saw my penis laying on a blanket next to a broken toaster oven.
Perfect.
Wow.
Perfect.
All right, Steven. You got a lawsuit, boy.
Huh?
Okay, buddy. Thank you.
Well done.
Huh?
Huh? What was that?
I really, I feel like every sort of verbal transaction I have with a caller is a lot like taking my dog into the vet, where I'm just, listen, come on, Molly, just trust Daddy, come on. No, it's good.
And you're still pulling them, just dragging them with
Sort of dragging them, and they don't know what's going on, and they think maybe they're being hurt or being, put into an oven or something, but it's okay. The nice man wants to help you. No, I know the little needle hurts, but that's because you got worms. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I knew just us explaining it, your voice sounded exactly like this other guy from the song wouldn't nearly do enough, and I'm not sure if Stephen, don't call me Stefan, will ever have any idea of what
just happened. Yeah.
Transpired here.
No.
I took it home, washed it off, and put it back on.
Oh, let's hear the rest of the song as long as we're here. Yeah, it's so sad that Anderson noticed that. Mike?
Yeah?
You're 18 years old?
Speaking of detachable penises.
Wow, you want to introduce a strap-on in your foreplay?
Yeah.
Is that for her to use on you, or you to use?
Yeah, that would be correct.
For her to use on you.
In the rectal area?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. I'm not going to play the gay card just yet, but I am going to say that at 18, why the thrill seeking? Have you guys been going at it since you were 14, or isn't just straight sex good enough?
Actually, my first sexual experience was with a guy when I was 14.
Ooh.
Well, I got Sort of 2 out of 3.
There you go. Well, that's can kind of screw with your orientation.
What happened there?
Truth or dare gone awry, I guess.
How old was the guy?
He's my age.
Hmm.
By the way, no. There's no truth or dare game on earth that.
No, look, whatever. Look, here's the thing. This may lead you down a path that you don't want to go down.
But maybe it's the one he's meant to go down.
Or maybe it's the one to go down, in which case get a guy.
Yeah.
I'm going to vote nay on the strap-on.
Okay. I say good day.
I say good day. We'll be back. No.
I mean good day.
I mean good day. I said good day. Dave Matthews in here
that's a big
tomorrow
deal.
night.
That's going to be good.
That's going to be good. And we'll look forward to that. So until next time, this is Adam Carolla for Dr. Drew saying mahalo.
I saw my penis laying on a blanket next to a broken toaster oven.
This has been Loveline. Loveline. The opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily those of the staff, management, sponsors, or this station. The producer for Loveline is Ann Ingold. Loveline is a presentation of Westwood One Entertainment.